Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is for rapture seekers, the people who put whatever they want into the hadith so as to confirm biblical prophecies of the end times. Some people even go as far as counting the number of letters in people's names. Well, prominent people. Just to see if, each name is going to amount to 6 letters. Maybe like first name 6 letters, middle name 6 letters, last name 6 letters, so as to have legitimate reason to call them the Antichrist. I think that's ludicrous. Now, the thing about biblical prophecies of the end times is it has one distinct thing. There's always the mention of Jerusalem or Israel. No specific talk about Christians. So I asked Christians, so what's in it for you? I don't see anything about Christians here. They say that Jesus is the awaited Messiah of the Jews, so they have that in common. But they don't stop there. They say, and that is the Muslim Antichrist. So I wonder, according to the Hadith, the Antichrist is going to be short-statured, curly-haired, blind in one eye, and crooked-legged. I don't remember any talk of Jesus looking like that, according to any historical records. I don't remember anywhere that Jesus looked like that or fit that description. So we're clearly not talking about the same person. So, if I ask the Christian, don't you feel relegated like to the back burner, since you guys are not specifically mentioned? All we see is Jerusalem and Israel, and we know the people who inhabit that area are people of the Jewish faith. They say, well, as long as we support the Jews, we are all God's people and all of that. But these are the Jews, who don't believe that Jesus is a prophet. They don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah. They don't believe that He's the Son of God like you believe. They don't believe that He is God like you believe. But then God is going to come down. Well, Jesus is going to come down to earth. That's God is going to come down and fight in the aid of these people who killed Him, according to the Christian tradition, who have no connection whatsoever except that they caused His death. Well, from the Christian point of view, they saw Him as a false prophet. He's going to come down in aid of these people against the world. There's something really not connecting. I mean, think about it. God created the whole world, but then Israel is the most important. I mean, I know that God is just. Okay? I believe that God is just. Will He still come down for Israel, knowing what Israel has been doing to Palestinians since 1948? The torture, the torment. Children are not spared. The children are not spared. The women are not spared. The elderly are not spared. Even the Palestinian Christians are not spared. But God is going to come. Well, Jesus is going to come down in aid of the oppressor against the oppressed. I mean, and to say that Christians who worship God are relegated to the back burner. It's like, Jews run the show, according to these prophecies, because the people who inhabit Jerusalem, Israel, are the Jews. I mean, if you ask me, I would say this is a nationalistic prophecy. It's a prophecy of Jews, or the Jewish nation, for the Jews. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has rightly said that no black man is better than the white man, and no white man is better than the black man. The Arab is not better than the non-Arab, and the non-Arab is not better than the Arab. Except, in being pious. The only person that can be looked upon as favored in the eyes of God is because he's more pious than the rest of the people, or is more pious than the next man. not because of your tribe or the land that you live in. There's something not connecting. I mean, when I see a prophecy like this that is supposedly, from God, that talks about one group of people, one nation, it's not connecting. That seems to be my favorite word today. So rapture seekers, stay off our backs. We don't believe in what you believe in. Assalamu alaikum.